Manchester Airport bound for Spain and a meeting with Villareal, confident that they can get off to a good start in their quest to lift the European crown. They go into the game on the back of a disappointing result from the weekend, but former Red Lou Macari says they've just got to forget about that and get on with the job in hand.
At the end of the game, obviously a lot of people went away disappointed, but that's gone now. You've got to look ahead to, as you say, the Champions League. Tough little group, starting off with Villareal, Diego. Looking forward to it.
It's vitally important that they get the Champions League off to a good start though, isn't it, after last season?
Well, if you get off to a good start and you build up enough points, then when the last couple of games come, you can concentrate a little bit more on the league programme, rest a few players, and because you know you're home and dry. So I really do think in the Champions League group stage it is vital you get off to a good start and possibly pick up maximum points from your first 2 or 3 games.
The manager says that 10 points usually does it. You see that in this group as well?
Yeah, I do. I think 10 points will do it in the group, and I think you can look at the group and say, well, that might be an easier game than that one and that, but as we saw last season in the Champions League, and especially with the eventual winners, Liverpool, they looked a 1,000,000 to 1 chance at some stage to win the competition. They looked 1,000,000 to 1 in the final, but it just shows what cup football's all about, and you need your breaks, you need that little bit of luck going for you, and I just hope that little bit of luck starts tomorrow night in Spain.
Villareal have already shown that they've got quality in their ranks and are a team that shouldn't be underestimated. On paper, it looks as though Wednesday's game could be the toughest that United will have to face in the group.
Yeah, it looks like that, but in saying that though, Paul, Everton went there and went behind and sort of rallied, and at one stage looked as if they were going to pull it off, so you'd think if Everton can do it, we can do it. And
so what sort of game are you expecting out there, Luke?
Oh, I think away from home in Europe, you've got to be a little bit cautious. I mean, my mind goes back to Celtic in Bratislava in the first game in their playoff, and they went there and went gung-ho, went attacking, because I think they thought at Media Bratislava, I've got nothing to throw at you, but of course they came forward 5 times and scored 5 goals, and that can happen in Europe against what you would call one of the poorer sides. So against someone like Villareal, you've got to be on your guard, you've got to be a little bit cautious, and I'm sure that'll be the approach to start with, a little bit of caution, and then at some stage of the game, hope to go on and win the match.
Sir Alex Ferguson will no doubt be looking for all 3 points, but a point away from home in the opening group game of the Champions League against arguably their toughest opposition would not be sniffed at as the Reds begin their assault on Europe.